Yo, what you doing? You lost or something? The last thing that you about to hear is some horses pulling up to the bodega. Cut away.
Would the Lord forgive me if I killed a beat? Would it be a sin if I had did it for the Trinity? Jesus said that we should have affection for our enemies. Did he flip the tables? Think I'm picking up the recipe? I just drop hot coals on a hater hat. Kindness, and I'll be spineless. Tryna shine a light in Nashville, where you find us. Planted in the middle of the city like the Ryman. Rare life looking like gold, real Leviathan. Moat-tip, tidefish, didn't need Poseidon. I don't pop a pill, I need a verse, not a Vicodin. Feeling like Daniel Cormier in a lion's den. Had the dog out Simba, cut the backwoods like they called out Timber. Had a hater tell me that the tribe not the best. Man, that's feeling like a stretch and you not that limbo. Everything I love, that's a reach.
Idiot, tribe save lives but kill rappers, y'all some hypocrites. That's my bad, when I'm with the gang I get belligerent. I'd rather claim them all up on my taxes, let's get into it. Sometimes I be wildin', demons want to decapitate the kid, why he smiling? I don't fight clean, this could really get violent. Drop a low blow and found out they had a hymen. I'm a really white lie, I'm a wise guy. My tribe gon' be in sync till we bye. Sky high, now they want slice, hit a pie ride. Sliding right to my line of sight, I take a side. Who got jokes for God's son? Go see about a life in them kids and drop one. God really killed Christ, so I know I'ma hang too. But if I die early, try platinum, we can't lose.
Tribe on the move, you can't duck the truth. Tribe on the move, you can't duck the truth. Tribe on the move, you can't duck the truth. Tribe on the move, you can't duck the truth.
If I gotta go and get it, I hit it hard like a meteor. We all benefit if I make a scene, ain't what it seems. 23 and me, I put that work in with a witty dirt. Before I made a check off of them streaming monthly the sinners.
9-5 beats might just break your neck.
If you came in with a tribe, you better have come correct. No apologies if you mad that my faith ain't weak. I'm screaming justice for Aisha, cause I read the hadith and the Quran too. You these rappers are the Ramadan. If we still talking about traditions, I ain't putting no one on. The very fact that you're upset that I just dissed this long serves to demonstrate a point of view the other shoe is on. Like, ooh, look at what they do. Dropped another album that they added to the crew. Got me cooking up with Tory down in East St. Louis. Keep that head on swivel, know that tribe is on the move.
Out the way when we comin'. Got a pops, turn a lot of nothing into something. Callin' so they can walk, we real life buggin'. Hip-hop in the place right now. The place is sunken. I can still feel the agony. War on drugs in my family, I'm a casualty. Used to make them jump off the porch, stay on balconies. Hip-hop, I'm on your side, I ain't the foe, I'm faculty. Ray Charles, I know you see it, but is you feeling it? Black and traumatized, they thought I needed Ritalin. Snakes roaming around, God, I need deliverance. No Harry Potter, but I'm not a fan of Slytherin. TikTok, wow, I mean hip-hop raised me. I was at my lowest till the Superman saved me. Money trees don't provide that much shade. Try make the word of God, but we ain't fading.
Yo, it's another Tuesday night, blackmarket.tv. You know, first and third Tuesdays now. Let's go. What up, Solo? How are we doing today, sir?
Yo. I gotta get like 30 yos in because I got 15 from last week and 15 from this week. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta double up. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all tuning in. I apologize we're not here every week, but we have a life. Unfortunately, we do have lives that we got things to take care of. So you need to find somewhere else and somebody else to control your feelings for the week that we're not here. We understand we bring the good vibes out of you, but you know, we're not here. You gotta find somewhere to channel those vibes. You know what I'm saying? Your mama raised you well, your daddy raised you well, so you have enough decency to figure out what to do when we're not around. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
That's what I'm saying.
You got like a new Airbnb, a virtual Airbnb in the background, bro?
You know what I'm saying? It might be virtual, it might not be. You know what I'm saying? I might hit the lotto, I might not. Who knows? You never know what's going on. But we here, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my security guard. He right there at the entrance. You know what I'm saying? We're here.
You upgraded, you joined the Illuminati?
You know what I'm saying? I sold my soul, you know what I mean? So I got a couple, you know what I mean? I got the overseas account popping.
Pause. Yeah. Yeah.
What's good with you though?
Chilling, bro. You know, every 2 weeks now we do this. But in the meantime, I've taken a lot of work on, so it's been kind of crazy.
You're like a busy man, son.
I seen you busy too. I seen you over there amassing more equipment. I seen you with wireless mics over there doing solo side talks and taste tests. And what's up, man?
I don't do nothing, son. I'm just here, son. Nah, you know what I mean? Just upgrading some equipment and just trying out some new things. You know what I'm saying? So that side talk was actually, it was something that got us a little heated. So we went out to eat, and instead of going somewhere and actually doing a taste test, I didn't really want to do a taste test about Applebee's. Everybody know what Applebee's tastes like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I felt like I just sat there. I had to try the mics out too. So we sat there. We just talked about the situation that just happened and all that. It was chill. You know what I'm saying? Brand new mics, better than the $10 mics. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody was trying to tell you you can't go in somewhere with a shirt or something, bro. I saw some of it. He was talking about.
It was a matter of people who have ministries outside the church.
Yeah.
And how hard it is for the church to support that ministry or back that ministry up, knowing that those members attend the church.
But they support other ones that are from outside.
I don't know. It was crazy because one of my people got told they can't wear a faith-based shirt on a church platform because the shirt didn't come from them.
Oh, they wildin'.
You know what I'm saying?
They're being very brand specific in church.
Yeah, which you know what I mean, which got me a little hot because at the end of the day, it wasn't my apparel. You know what I'm saying? It was generalized. So at the end of the day, it was like, yo, if you're not wearing one of our shirts, which one of their shirts, one of their hoodies is $60, one of their shirts is $35, $40. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. At the end of the day, that people is giving you their time and is serving, humble servant to the Lord, and it's giving you the time to be on platform and rock with your church, and you got the nerve to tell them that they can't wear a certain shirt because it's not from them. You know what I'm saying? Or I've heard you can't wear these ripped jeans, or you can't wear. When I've seen the pastor with ripped jeans on, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of feels like it's pick and choosing who get to do what and how they get to do it, which got me a little hot. You know what I'm saying? Which goes would be like, now I understand why people don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why people, they don't want to deal with the politics of church. You know what I'm saying? But they're so caught up in the middle of God telling them they have to go to church, or God telling them they have to attend, you know, between that and not wanting to. It's crazy. At the end of the day, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's why
you know what I'm saying?
I don't like the politics. You know me.
No, I don't like the politics, and I stopped going. Maybe a couple weeks back, I stopped going. But there's a difference between stop going and stop having that personal bond or relationship with God. At my church, I might not go to church on Sundays as of now, but I'll watch about 4 or 5 sermons on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And do some studies that way, and I get more meat and potatoes from those sermons. You know what I mean? Than I would on that Sunday for 1 hour in that church. You know what I'm saying?
But you do watch live streams?
Yeah, I watch a bunch of live streams. A couple pastors from Atlanta, New York, somewhere else. You know what I mean? I try to watch them back to back, and you know, I go to church and I enjoy the praise and worship. But at this point, it's considered to me theatrics. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go on a Sunday, go for the theatrics of it. You know what I'm saying? But the actual meat and potatoes is where I seek at home. It's sad to say, you know what I'm saying? Because they say you got to have elders and you got to have people that disciple you, which YouTube disciples me. You know what I'm saying? And they disciple me better than anybody locally. So, you know, it is what it is. Some people decide not to keep following because they got church. Some people decide to keep going and find their own truth. I respect that. At the end of the day, I know why they feel that way. Right. But, you know, to each his own at the end of the day. So
yeah, I think it's just a way for them to tell people what to do. But, you know, that's just me. You know, I'm rebellious as fuck. So, you know.
And I get and I'm more and at the end of the day, you know, I'm more for it biblically. You know what I mean? But when you start to like do things and say things that are not biblical and you monetize it, you know, I mean, it's not a one-time thing. It's a pattern of things that have occurred to me throughout the course of the time that and I love the church. Don't get me wrong. I think for a beginner, it's straight. But I just think that as you grow and you blossom, and you want to know more, that's not the place to be, because it's gonna get you church hurt if you're not understanding how things work or politics work or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
but it was cool. To sum it up, we got a worship night event July 6th.
Y'all gonna have me out there apparently.
Yeah, we out there.
I'm gonna be putting in work, but yeah.
We're gonna have a church event out there. And now it's not a church event, it's a worship night. So pretty much we gather together and we just, worship. We don't need a building for that. And some people that are wanting to be part of it, you know what I'm saying? They felt some type of way with what they were told from their church about the situation. The slick comments coming from their church about the situation. And some people that are on the payroll of the church are not even allowed to do like podcasting or social media. Yeah, son. So it's like now you dangling into my personal life, even though I'm being a servant. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy what a payroll does. You're on a payroll and you got to follow certain. You know what I'm saying? Like I know somebody in the church that he nice with it when it comes to like preaching and all that. They will not let him preach in the States. Yet they'll send him to Cuba, they'll send him to Colombia, and he'll grab the altar and he can preach all day over there under their covenant. But I've never seen him preach here on a Wednesday night or when the pastor's not around.
Yeah. That's too much control, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I do what I do. Today. and I mean, a couple weeks, I had a couple friends, you didn't go to church, man, you go to church. Well, whoa. And now they dealing with exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So now they understand. You know what I'm saying? Because when knowledgeable, they know I stay doing what I do. I stay studying. I stay in everything. You know what I mean? And we have a group chat, and I challenge them in the group chat. I bring up questions that I want to figure out, stuff like that. So they know I stay in it.
Yeah.
I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'd rather not go there and get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And get frustrated and be talking crazy. Because the last time I was there, I was outside a little pissed off by the way the message was delivered. And all these people blinded and yay. You saying yay to the pastor, he didn't even say nothing. Son. They were like, a little crazy. Pastor ain't even say nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's cultish, B. I'm good on all that.
Kind of goes with our theme today of culty peeps.
He goes, son.
Well, now you know why I don't go. So, and my temperament is like, I just got no tolerance for it. So like, I be snapping. So rather than snap, I just, you know what, y'all do what y'all do. I'm over here. I'm good.
Yeah, I study and all that, and I start to study, and it's like, sometimes the Bible people take it out of context. You know what I mean? But sometimes I might take it out of context. But for what I'm reading, you know what I mean? It's not a building, a gathering. You know what I'm saying? It's just a gathering anyway. Where there's two or more you gather, that's what it is. You know what I mean? The Lord said does honor those that He put in place. And honor the position. If God put you in that position to be at church, then obviously that's what you gotta do. But I'm at peace with it. I don't have no conviction and to not, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, B.
Facts.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, on another note, I've been busting my ass so hard that I might make it to heaven this week if I don't slow down.
Yo, come on, son. You gotta relax and all that.
Whoa, listen, this month has been nuts. This summer has been nuts. The
summer's not even here yet.
The bookings have gotten crazy. So like June is shot. Like I'm shot for June. July, I'm already going into July with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Florida virtual school graduation live stream. a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I see you. E. Don't
So
hurt him.
yeah, so that junk was fire. It was very, very, very pro corporate live stream. John, they loved it. We killed it. I had my PTZ cams. I had new cameras. My new cams that I used at the battles. I used them over there. And man, the cleanliness was crazy. So went super smooth. They even got us a hotel room out there in Orlando and everything. So pretty slick. And then I've been working tirelessly for the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yo, bro, that's big, son.
That's very big, and in
That's
my head,
big,
it still hasn't clicked.
And I don't think people understanding. It's big, but I don't think they understand the workload you have been given.
Bruh. So listen, this went from so just for context, we've been working with anybody who knows the Instagram page PR Strong Wepa. Them guys have been working with us. Shout out to Will and his whole team at Trend Vibes. So basically, we've been working on getting Charlie's brand back out there, doing those things. And one of the things that came up was we're approaching the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and just like we said in the last stream, Charlie got booked for or he got named ambassador for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So which is a huge thing. I mean, this is DJ Charlie Chase, the first Puerto Rican DJ to take hip hop outside of New York City and really spread it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very big deal. Long overdue, well deserved, all of that, right? So it started out as that. So, obviously being on the team, me, Charlie, and Scheme, and now Will's been working with us. We've been all trying to basically line things up for that week, this weekend coming up, as a matter of fact. So it turned into Charlie being ambassador for the parade to now we have a whole DJ Charlie Chase float. Yeah. So for the first time ever, and this is the craziness of this, I had to learn on the fly and to figure out how to design a parade float. And for anybody that's a designer, they know like these are huge graphics. They take like time to render out. It's a lot to think about where these things are
crazy.
So we designed the whole float. So it's gonna be a fire looking float. I'm pretty sure we're gonna blow a lot of people out the water on this float. I intended on doing that. I wanted to look real corporate, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know me, I got the agency background, so we made sure we made it look real clean and real tight. So, and that's kind of why, like, if anybody's been following the Instagram page, they've seen it's been like a Puerto Rican Day takeover on Black Marker's Instagram page, which the followers started shooting up on that now. There's a lot of traffic going on there, a lot of activity going on there now, which we needed anyway, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna be live streaming from the float. Shout out Live View. They're sending me out a device for free as a demo to use during the parades to make sure that this stream stays up. So
snap! Do you get to keep that?
No. It's I gotta send it back. But anytime we need it, we can rent it.
Yeah, it'll never go back. It disappeared in the mail.
But listen. This is a very big deal. This is a very big deal for us. There's gonna be millions of people worth of exposure here. Our logo's gonna be slapped up on Times Square along with all the rest of the stuff we got going on. We got DJs, we've got cosplayers, there's singers, there's we got Word Life hosting the after party and stuff, which the after party we got, boom, look at that. Got a little flyer right there. After party in Brooklyn. Y'all can check out djcharliechase.com to get those tickets if you want them, if you're in New York during that time. But so we got this weekend set up, and on Thursday, when we get in a few days from now, we'll be going to the mayor's to a mayor's event at Gracie Mansion. They're going to be honoring Charlie along with a few other people there.
Yeah, E, that's how you doing this,
Kicking off Puerto Rican, we're kicking off the Puerto Rican Day Parade the whole way, bro. We're doing this all the fucking way, bro.
I see you, E. Okay.
Yeah, this shit's a big deal, bro.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I see you, man.
I'm excited. Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on, bro. It's gonna be a crazy weekend. I got going on. I haven't slept very much. I've worked tirelessly for the last few weeks. We've been getting all these designs, getting all these videos up, and
Is that the first time is there been live streamed on the float?
Yes, and that's now this is one of the more historic parts of it, and this is why this is a big deal.
You about to make history, son.
We about to set another standard, bro. And we've been doing this in the last few months. We've just been setting first. I'm sure people have gone live from their phones, but this is a different deal. Like, I'm setting up the cams, multi-cams. We're going to have the chat going. It's going to be free on blackmarker.tv. Y'all will be able to go directly to the site. If you cannot go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade and you want to be part of the parade, you can go right to the stream on the site. We'll have it live there for free. You'll be able to jump on the chat, chop it up with us, chop it up with anyone in the float, see some of the stuff we got going on. So it should be pretty dope, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy.
When is the Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay.
So it's going to be, they gave us a general time of about 2 o'clock. We're going to be going down Fifth Ave. So we'll probably be going live like around 1 p.m., probably an hour before we actually go down the parade, because there's like a staging center where basically we'll be kind of like entertaining a standing crowd there. That's just there before the float goes down. So
is Charlie going to be spinning on the float?
No, Charlie is.
They're just honoring him.
Well, they're honoring him, but he's going to be in a car. They gave him his own car.
Wow, yeah, this nigga the J.F. Kennedy Jones, son, you gotta relax, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna have him in the car. He's probably gonna call. He's probably gonna call in, kind of like you're calling in right now, to the stream, because he's gonna be in the car. We're gonna be on the float, and that way we can kind of interact with people. So that should be interesting. So we're probably gonna have Charlie call in from the car, looking all fancy.
That's crazy, son.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. So hopefully I get through TSA okay, because I got to take all this.
Yo, bro, I don't even want to think about that, bro. I think you might set a day aside just to get through TSA, B.
Oh man, yeah. I already listen. I'm glad we're going early in the morning, because I already know that's what it's gonna be. They're gonna be going through all my bags, seeing what the hell is all this stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's not the first time. You got video guys always going through with stuff, but
I would hate to see the carry-on bills, huh?
No. Listen, I slimmed down. I had to slim down the live stream.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
To fit into one my small suitcase, my carry-on, because I have my checked-in baggage where all my main clothes are at, and then I'm gonna have the carry-on where all my streaming equipment is gonna be, because I'm definitely not checking that bag in.
I was about to ask you did check on bags and like that?
I ain't doing none of that. You know me better. My laptop and my carry-on's going with me, so but we'll get the clothes going over there, and if the clothes get lost, I'll just buy new clothes, I guess. But
that's a fact. You get clothes everywhere in New York. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, but it's a direct flight, so they shouldn't lose my bag. But yeah, it's a big deal, bro. This is gonna be crazy.
Dope. That's dope, man.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what all goes down. It's my first time doing this kind of thing, so
I bet.
But if this goes well, blackmarket.tv will be doing more of these if it goes well. So you know what I'm saying?
You about to make history, son.
That's crazy when you think about it.
No, if you think about it like that, you think about it's crazy, son.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but we're gonna make it happen. You know me, I told you everything I'm scared of this year, I'm just running at.
Yep.
That's what we do. And if it don't work, it don't work. But this is gonna work, because I've taken all the precautions. There's no way unless the plane drops. We're good. So.
It won't drop, son.
And then when I get back, I got some other stuff. Before I get to that, though, we got June 29th, the last cipher ever. The last cipher ever.
And
Ybor City, Crowbar. We bid
why
goodbye.
why does West Blizzy sound so familiar, son?
West Blizzy, you know West Blizzy from the Hip Hop League.
The owner, right? The one who ran it.
Ohio, remember the dude from Ohio?
Yep.
That's West Blizzy.
Yeah, I thought so.
So I guess he gonna make an appearance that day.
No, man, go ahead.
June 29th. It's a Saturday. No excuses, Solo. It's a Saturday at 5 o'clock p.m., bro. So
5 o'clock. Oh, 5 o'clock,
yeah. Bro, early.
Oh, my man, he got the Pentecostal hours up. Okay, I see you, sir. I see you, bro.
5 to 11 at Crowbar in Ybor City. It will be the last cipher ever. Anybody who knows about the cipher, this has been long-standing since 2006. The longest standing cipher in Tampa, bro. Every week providing a platform for many artists. Shout out H. We're going to be over there streaming live.
I see SB. I was about to say I'm surprised I don't see SB on there, but I just I seen him.
Yeah, SB's on there.
I don't see a Lyrical Love on there, son. What happened, dude?
I don't know, maybe she was busy. But man, you can't fit everybody on here, you know.
It's the last cipher, bro.
It's the last cipher.
Get on there. I don't there's some dudes on here. I ain't seen in the last 40 years. I don't know what's a T Baby.
You got JB Grimes. Remember him?
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah. So Femsoul. That's crazy.
She's on there?
Yeah, Femsoul's
on
here,
snap. Yeah, she is on there, son.
Yeah.
She's been itching. She's been itching again. Pause.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with your man J-Rock, son?
Oh boy, him and Fresh P going at it, I guess. I don't know.
We trying to kill that nigga, son.
He ain't
we
been
trying
around.
To kill him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, son. They trying to kill him. He ain't been around, B.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, bro. I heard about it. I saw the video, but I'm not really sure what. I know some of the situation, but I don't really.
I don't know
nothing.
What video we talking about?
Fresh P dropped a battle track on him.
Yeah, I've seen that, but that's it. Where's the story behind that joint, son? Come on, son. We know we got gossip, peoples.
Yeah. I mean, I know some of the gossip, but I want it's one of those kind of Mike Masters situations.
También, yo, that nigga just gotta relax, B.
Yeah,
J-Rock. J-Rock. B. Y'all gotta chill out, B.
Yeah, apparently
J-Rock. Gotta chill out. Y'all here looking like, come on.
Yeah. So it's one of those situations, basically. There were multiple people complaining. I guess Fresh P decided, I'm gonna stand on this, and apparently it's been a situation. But it didn't really blow up. I haven't really seen J-Rock very much, and this is the first time I really heard anything about him since then. So I guess. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what they do with that. But we'll be streaming live from the last cipher. I have my new cam, so we'll be able to stream the performances like we always do. Straight direct from there. We'll have a better view this time because we got the new cams now. I can zoom in and move around and all that stuff.
Okay.
We'll have some interviews in the back patio area. Anybody that's been to the cipher, that has been impacted by the cipher in any way, if you're out there, come see us. Tell us your favorite memories, moments that you've had, people that you enjoyed watching at the cipher or met or.
I think H deserves y'all to express how y'all feel about the cipher.
Hell yeah.
He needs to be, reminded and known of how much appreciation we have for him from keeping them doors open for so long.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all take time out and hold the brother account, you know what I mean? Hold him on a stool that night and let him know how much your career was impacted by the cipher.
Yeah, that was home base for a lot of people. You got to think about that. For a lot of people, a lot of artists. I mean, I remember there was one point where I used to tell people, if you're an artist in the city and you plan on doing anything, you have to at some point go through the cipher.
Yep.
Like that's the cornerstone of
Yep.
Tampa hip hop for so long.
Yep. Everybody that asks me, I always tell them you have to hit the cipher.
Right.
You have to, if you haven't hit the cipher, you ain't hit nothing. Period. And so many promoters have come and gone. So many open mics have come and gone. You know what I'm saying? But nothing mattered. Kind of like they're the URL, son. They're the face of Tampa hip hop. Period.
Yeah. With new moves,
Period.
a new era, and the end of the old era here.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens. And if I'm not mistaken, even Crowbar closes its doors in another year and a half, 2 years. So that'll be another one. That's kind of Crowbar has been a very big cornerstone of hip hop in Tampa as well.
Yep.
Hip hop shows and Crowbar are like a regular.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. Things are changing. Ebor is changing too. That's the crazy part. Ebor has been changing heavy. Like a lot of they're trying to gentrify the shit out of it. So a lot of the venues are closing down. There's a lot of boutique spots that are starting to pop up. They're doing more upscale shit out there with condos.
So you think it's the nightlife is dying down? More like Hyde Park-ish?
I feel the way that it's looking to me is kind of like Central Ave in St. Pete. Remember Central Ave in St. Pete used to have like all those venues, Local 662, Foo Bar, and you had what's the other one? State Theater. You had quite a few of them, all the ones that we used to run through, bro. And now it's all boutique shops, and I think the only real venue out there that's really like popping as far as events go is Janice. Everything else is boutiques, and I think Ebor is trying to go in the same direction. So it's gonna be a little while. I mean, I think they're still gonna have a few clubs here and there, but they're starting to spread. You could see that they're putting a distance between clubs.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's getting to that point, and I think that's usually how they do it. They try to separate the venues from each other.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. But Ebor, it's very, very much changing landscape there. It's almost sad because we run through those venues, run through those events. We know how much artists really rely on that nightlife. Then you have the hospitality people, your bartenders, your DJs, your all that going on. Security guys that are all. I mean, you basically the venue closes, you gotta look for a new job, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So even what's his place? Orpheum moved out of Ebor.
Oh snap!
Orpheum's on Nebraska now.
Oh snap!
Yeah, closer to me. Like it's not that far. It's literally like it's right by Bears, bro. Like Bears in Nebraska area. So, although it's a doper spot because they got their own parking lot and
Right.
So it's not too bad. Which brings me to my next thing, which Loud on 7th, September 9th through 15th, bro. We are coming up quickly on Loud on 7th. So that'll be another one that we're streaming a few events at. I know we're streaming the kickoff event, once they announce when that is. And then I think there's supposed to be some battles there. I think I'm going to stream those.
Okay.
I think that's what we're going to do on that one.
Loud on the 7th. Now does Crowbar get used for Loud on the 7th?
Yeah, they will this year. Yeah. It's Crowbar. You'll have Sky, I believe. Prana is one of them. Maybe the Ritz. We're about to find out. But
okay.
Different things in the works. Can't talk about it too much, but we're getting there. So they started already sending out some of the artists that have been accepted in. So they had artist submissions already closed out. They're going through the submissions and sending out emails.
Dope.
So if you haven't gotten your email yet, and if you want to get on, too late. Next year.
You suck. You suck. Go back to practicing.
And if you want to be a vendor or a sponsor, you can go to loudon7th.com and there's a form for you to fill out right there. And please don't fill out the form and tell us how huge you are and how you're not going to charge us anything to show up at the event so you can get in for free. We already had one of those emails.
I got one the other day too.
I'm not going to charge you $1,500 because, I'm the biggest thing out, and
I got one the other day too. Send me 3 shirts so that I can wear to my podcast. It'll benefit both of us. All right.
Yo, people got all kinds of hustles to get shit for free, bro. They be wilding. They be wilding on that shit. So talking about venues and shows and things of that nature and things changing, apparently, Method Man and Redman were at the Summer Jam.
Yep.
You heard about that?
Yep.
And shortly after their performance,
He's pissed.
Man posted up a post.
Pissed, boy.
He said, "Not our crowd at all. Thanks again, New York and the whole tri-state that showed up to the event. Plus, Pete and Ebro, I got love for you guys, but never again. At this point, the generation gap is too wide for me. Hashtag never coming back."
Wow.
Yo, he said never coming back.
A nigga from New York.
Yo, yeah, they said that. I mean, they had him on a Sexy Red, was it? That was on the bill in bigger names than they were.
And it goes back to, you don't play them on the radio, you don't talk about them, but you're gonna invite them to the biggest event of the summer every year. What's the logic, B?
Well, what's crazy to me is that Hot 97 didn't really play a lot of Woo, did they? They didn't play a lot of Woo. They didn't play a lot of Boot Camp.
No, a lot of Boot Camp. Played a lot of Woo.
They did play a lot of Woo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They played a lot of Woo when some of them second stand or whatever. Pick a country, they had Woo playing, son.
Yeah.
Boot Camp, no. Boot Camp always maintained the underground.
Yeah, I feel like Hot 97 wasn't, but if they played him, they didn't play him for very long because I feel like Hot 97 has always been more about the commercial shit,
Yeah, so I don't know. Method Man should have understood it was just a performance for a check.
Yeah, but I think he was going off his previous experiences at Summer Jam. Summer Jam hasn't always been this, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. I feel like it had a certain feel, had certain types of artists for a very long time, but in the last 5 years, a lot of things have changed. I feel like post-COVID, a lot of things changed too. People got kind of weird after COVID. Am I wrong?
Niggas got weird, Sam.
They did get weird. It's like people stopped. Maybe they just stopped hiding their weirdness, and they just felt like, okay, let's just be weird. I don't know. Maybe they were always weird, but I feel like people got weird after COVID, and I think the world just went like really topsy turvy after COVID. They did say that like a world pandemic takes like 10 years to recover from. So we're 4 years in. So
shit.
We're in for a long ride. My son will have his doctorates by the time we get back to normal. And he'll be a psychologist, so I'll need some help.
Sign me up, B.
Right?
Sign me up. Whenever he gotta take his final, son, sign me up, B.
So let's talk about this generation gap, bro. This generation gap of music. Because I do feel like some of these young bucks do understand and do know what some of the older music is. They've got YouTube, they've got Spotify, and like my kids, they kind of know all of it, and they like all of it. Mm-hmm. But there are some that just stick to their new shit, that just stick to what's popular or whatever, and that world's very different.
Yeah.
Extremely different.
Yeah. I think the kids that know, it's because their parents were raised in it. And they like it. obviously. They know the history. But then you have those that parents never heard that.
Right.
Meaning they didn't come from that. So obviously, Sexy Red is their hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because those artists should be remembered and should show love. Like every time Nas has a show, you know what I'm saying? It's done to perfection. I've never seen a Meth and Red show that wasn't done to perfection. Meth and Red used to put on one of the best performances that I've ever seen next to DMX. You know, so it's sad. But I also think that the radios never cross paths. You know, they're always interviewing the young guns and they always talking about the young situations and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, so they never, it takes social media, it takes the radio, it takes, you know, streaming to bridge that gap and let the past know, the future know about the past and how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like back in our day, back in our days when we were younger, even though we didn't listen to all that ignorant music, it still lingered because it was in our culture, so we knew what it was.
Yeah, we had some ignorant shit. We had some ignorant shit in our
now
time.
we don't really engage with these youngsters like that. So you don't. There's 40 young sums, little somethings, and all kind of somethings, $100,000 around their neck, and you never heard of them. You never heard of them, son.
Yeah, they come
just,
up quick.
You know what I mean? They just come out of left field. These kids know these. You know what I mean? They don't just come out in music. They come up in TikTok. They come up on Twitter. They come up on, you know what I mean? So you don't know them for their music. You know them for their rants and raves on social media, which led to their album sales and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, seriously.
I don't know.
Shout out DJ Fada in the chat. He said,
shout out to Fada.
He said, how can you tell if people are enjoying your show when everyone is holding up phones? Just cancel Summer Jam. Hey, guys. He's right, though. A lot of people do be holding up their phones.
For everything.
For everything. You know, I went to the Lost Boys, and they had a show over there at Hard Rock. And we were over there. And that was one of the things that I noticed is like when the show went on, like, you know, I took my photos and video of a few things, right? Because it was basically like a whole Queens lineup. But at some point I put down my phone and wanted to enjoy the show.
Right.
Because that's what I'm used to doing. Like I'm not really the phone guy. I don't like being that guy.
Right.
I'll take a few pics, I'll take a few videos, and then se acabó, and you know, and then I enjoy the rest. But I do feel I think Fade is right. You know, a lot of people do sit there with their phone, and I see them the whole time, like the whole performance, they got their phone up, and I'm wondering how they like these motherfuckers must work out a lot. My arm be tired. Fuck all.
And they pay $200-$300 for that ticket, right?
Yeah, for a phone, to sit there with a phone.
To do what? To go live so people could watch who didn't pay what you paid.
Right. What y'all should do is y'all should book us to live stream it and charge pay-per-view. I'm just saying.
You get to enjoy the show.
Problem solved.
Your friends get to enjoy the show, and you ain't got to hold the phone, B.
Right. Yeah, he's not wrong, bro. He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. There was somebody else I had shared a post. Trying to remember who it was. Let me see if I can find it here. They said something that was actually very valid. I felt like. Where did I put that? No, I didn't put it there. Put it here. I feel like it's a valid point that I just want to point out. All right. Russ, which is a newer guy, right? You know who Russ is, right?
Yep.
He says, blew up 2016, packing out arenas, still 2024. This game has moved towards prioritizing numbers on a screen, which I get. Those numbers are easy to access, and it almost feels like looking up an artist's stats.
Right.
Show me the real life bodies buying tickets, though. Till then, my stance is what it always has been. I don't believe majority of these people's digital numbers. That goes for IG likes too. Millions of likes, but can't sell out an arena. Long as the monthly listener number is lit, though, fuck it, right? And he's not wrong.
You got a point.
Everything's about the numbers, bro.
You got a point.
But you see these people in concert, and they got like 50 people in the crowd.
That's because 50 Cent by the whole front row, so they look like it's empty, son.
50 be trolling the shit out of people.
Chris Brown did that too, the Quavo, son.
He did. Yeah, they be doing that to each other.
That ain't right, son. That ain't right. That ain't right, son.
It's kind of funny, though. It's not right, but it's funny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's wild, man.
The game's changed, bro. The game's changed, and I've seen it. You know, one of the things that I was talking to somebody the other day was, so Puerto Rican Day Parade's coming up, right? And one of the things that happens the Saturday prior is the 116th Street Festival. So, I went to this 116th Street Festival. I think it was last year, right? And we did the parade last year too. We didn't stream or nothing, but not like what we're doing this year. But we were there. So the 116th Street Festival, for anybody that knows, it used to be a lot of stages, with performances, dope performances, and they still got some dope performances. But what I noticed last year is that the majority of the focus was social media personalities.
Wow. Oh, so you about to see Mighty Beanie up in that joint, son?
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's all about like
There's less artists and more personalities.
Less artists, more personalities, and then you got all these crowds that are not even paying attention to what the artists are doing, not even at the stage, not giving a shit, and they're focused on these personalities that they're trying to meet backstage or meet, you know, as they exit out, and then you got like whole lines of them. It was creating a whole mess to the point that they kicked everybody out of the backstage area because it got too hectic. And you know, Charlie asked a question that I thought was very valid. He goes, "Okay, like I get it, you know, personalities are personalities, but what is the talent here? Like, what are people going crazy for, other than the person's a social media personality? Like, do they sing? Do they rap? Do they play instruments? Is there anything else that they're adding value to, other than just being there? Like,
just being them, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
just
it's crazy.
being them.
And people actually buy into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of energy to expend on somebody that's just waving, taking pictures with you,
mm-hmm.
and not even gonna remember your name. It's very culty.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to my last topic here.
Which was, before you say that, last Monday, I didn't know who Mighty Peely was, bro. I didn't. I know that I watched Big Brother, and I guess they did like a remake for the Spanish version.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in it. And shorty get home, we got to go to my parents' house. For what? Mighty Billy party.
What?
On a Monday, I went over there. They went all out, son. Really? They had like caporia. They had a platter, drinking beer, turning up like it was Saturday night, son.
Well, what was the purpose of it? Like,
it was the finals, and she was. It was the finals, and she was a finalist. So apparently she's from the same neighborhood her dad is from.
Okay.
But it was more the mom that was like a diehard. Just picture a diehard Eminem fan, B. Back in those days. Back in those days, man. You know
a Dominican stand.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. When When I tell you that they mentioned her name as like one of the last finalists, and she beat this other dude, I guess that she was having a problem with. Yo, this lady, I ain't never seen this lady, thank God, so much in her life, B. Hand in the sky, looking at God. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tears coming down, the angels.
Yeah, yo, this is real, son. This is and this is when I knew it was real.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's cultish.
It's very culty.
Okay.
But I feel like that's what our society has become, very culty, and sometimes it's innocent, right? You know, something like that. I think it's just people, you know, being fans of stuff, right? It's a little more innocent. Sometimes it's not so innocent. You know, there's some real culty shit going on these days.
That's why I've learned. That's why I've learned to not post everywhere that I go in my personal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin in Miami who is internal affairs, and he's always protected his family. So he's gone from the bottom to where he's at now. So pretty much he started as you know, a street cop, CO. Sergeant. He's climbed the ladder. But one thing he's always done was every time there's a family gathering, no pictures. No pictures. And he would ask that respectfully. He said, if people want memories, it should have been here. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll be like, yo, come on, see, I want to take pictures with my family and all that. But I respect it, and I've learned it. And I've learned it. Me and Fefi have gone numerous spots that I forget to take pictures. Yeah, we went on a cruise, and I think if I took like 10 pictures was max. Like I didn't really take pictures at all. And we've gone to other places, and I don't take pictures like that no more because I'd rather enjoy the moment than having to pull out the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously you take a selfie or two with her. You know what I mean? You're shorty with a woo. But as far as keeping that phone out and just constantly, and that's where the idea came from, doing the taste and tell with her. You know what I'm saying? Because it involved her. You know what I mean? We got closer together. You know what I mean? This is something that we like to do. You know what I mean? And it's something that it'll bring us closer in a relationship. But popping the phone out every you know what I mean? Like I came to the conclusion that I'm not even cool. You know what I mean? Because I do so much with the content and everything else. And now when I go out with my family, I got to pull out the phone again. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, I'm good on all that. I rather keep that personal, private, you know what I'm saying, and get to enjoy the memories that way.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I kind of enjoy moments. Sandra likes taking pictures, but I feel like a lot of women do, you know. But I'm not real picture-ish, video-ish. Like especially if I'm enjoying the day and I'm enjoying the experience, like I'm not even thinking about my phone. Yeah. So that's kind of how that is. Funny enough, you know, when we were in Head Knocker, that was one of the criticisms, is that we didn't take pictures like that and take video like that. And it's just what we were, you know, call it a detriment to what, you know, because the time today is that everything's visual, right? So maybe that was one of the downfalls, but
we there was really no videographer on hand. Everybody was MC. So wherever we went, you know what I mean? It's not like we had people with us. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know what I mean? We were there to do something. We would take a picture or two together, you know what I'm saying? We just, I don't know, just never really.
Shout out Sandra in the chat. She was like, I do.
I know how it is. I know how it is. I take a bunch of pictures. And now that I started doing editing and taking a lot more, because I take a lot with my phone, even though I got cameras, I take a lot with my phone. I was up to like 5,000 pictures in my junk, running out of space. Shout out to TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Because and shout out to TikTok again, B, because they put me on to a joint.
What they put you on to? Show me what they put you on to.
Hold on. So they put me on to a joint right here. Little joint right here. This thing right here, son. Let's see where we at. Boom.
What's that? Yeah, you got to pull it back. Oh, what's that?
This thing right here, you plug it right into your phone, son. SD card, micro SD. Whoop. Oh,
nice.
You ain't got to worry about taking it home, putting it on, you know what I'm saying, cloud or nothing like that.
Okay. I see
$10, B. Micro SD, SD, USB Type-C, iPhone input.
So it just records directly to the card?
Yeah, so everything you got on your phone, you can slide into the card. If you got something on your phone, you can slide it onto the card. You don't got to worry about going home, plug it up to the computer, or uploading it to the cloud and nothing like that.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Sandra
Good,
said she likes to be able to look back. It warms the heart. She got a point. I get it.
No, I get that. I get that, and that's that. I do that. But you got somebody like we talking like 50, 100 pictures a night, son. every 3 seconds in the bathroom, on the corner, putting the drinking, putting the mixing. Yeah, and I'm sure she's not. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people that go overboard. Like when I go somewhere, I think twice about pulling the phone out, son. It said it. Some people just don't have that type of thing with them that they can just pull out the phone anyway and just start recording no matter who's around. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I pull the phone out. There's people around. I'm like, y'all niggas looking at me, and they're not even looking at me, son. You know what I'm saying?
You feel it on you though, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No me mira, no me mira.
No me mira, estoy haciendo algo.
Déjame quieto.
You know, but you know, I get it. We create memories. I respect that. I just think sometimes it's just overboard. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you go to concerts and stuff like that, and you trying to enjoy the concert. You trying to enjoy the concert through a phone, and that's
I can't.
Retarded. And I've changed because back in the day, I used to be very hip hop-ish. So when I go to a show like that, like I wanted to meet the artist and I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, take pictures. But now I've come across so many, and I just walk right past them. Well, I'll say what's up to them. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the music, and I keep moving. I don't ask for pictures. I don't daydream. You know what I'm saying? I just keep going, son. I remember the memory stays in my head. I don't gotta post it online, you know, and stuff like that. You know, but I do regret not like saving like the flyers that we was on, the posters that we was on, you know, stuff like that. The mixtapes. I get it. You got some of them, but me personally, it never really like, so I never kept them. I just kept moving. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always enjoyed the memory over the physical memory, I guess.
Yeah, for me, I just like to experience like music for me, especially like if it's a concert, like music for me is, you know, and you've known me for a while. I like drowning in it. Yes. The experience of the music. So, you know, especially like as performers, we know that when we create a performance, right? We kind of want to create a feeling like for whatever moment of time that I'm on stage, you're in my world. So when I'm watching a performance, I kind of want that same experience. Like I look at, okay, well, whatever world you try to create, bring me in. Like let me experience this, and I feel like I can't do that through a phone.
Got you.
You know, I feel like it's like me watching it on TV for that. You know. But if I put down my phone and I really experience it, I feel like I'm immersed in it. So that's why I'm like that.
True.
Everybody different though, I guess. You know.
Hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to my mom's crib and we have dinners, no phones is automatic, son.
They said no phones is automatic.
No phones is automatic, son.
Turn that shit off.
It doesn't go on the table, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm as much ruckus as we give her for that, you know, I respect her for that, you know what I'm saying? Because it does take away from engaging in the phone to engaging into the conversation on the table.
Now, one thing I don't understand on social media, I got something for you. Check this out.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Ain't nobody more annoying to watch on here than somebody who's sad and is recording themselves be sad on social media. Because you mean to tell me you were so sad that you turned on your camera, cried. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't stop there. You edited your cries from different angles. I was standing here crying. I was standing over here crying. Combined it together with some text on the screen about moving in silence and life is just hard, but we're overcoming and all of the tootsies and the tootsies. And then you expect me to what? If you're going to be sad, but then turn on the camera and then record content, you was not sad to begin with. Carry on.
Yeah, that I can't do.
That's true, bro. And it's funny because as I scroll through TikTok, there's a dude who says he left his wife because she's dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he shows a picture. He shows a reel of his house and you know what I'm saying, food everywhere, dirt on, you know, dirty floors and Pampers and that, but she doesn't clean or whatever the case may be. So he decides to go and live in a storage container. Well, you know you're not supposed to live in a storage container, and if you do, it got to be on the low. So this man's TikToking himself every day in the storage container. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's seeing that. Crazy part about it is the same account is used by her. So now she's posting reels. So now she's posting reels of, you know, say why he left me, and now I got a sugar daddy. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy. Like they taking shots at each other on the same account, B.
I don't know if I buy it.
That's my point. And then all of a sudden he got kicked out of the storage container, bro. And this nigga was crying like a 2-year-old. Mind you, he's a big, heavy set dude, and he's crying. They kicked me out of the store. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. But it's exactly what the chick is saying. Like these joints is edited crazy. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, now the nigga living in his car. You know what I mean? And then today I seen a reel of her trying to get him back with a pair of Jordans or what. It's wild, son. It's wild.
He got a Tesla and said, "I'm moving in silence." Oh shit! Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But weird behavior, bro. Weird behavior. So going back to culty behavior. So before we go off, because this was my last topic here, and I really want to talk about it because I've been really annoyed the last few weeks. Maybe it's because I've been overworked and I've just been like on one lately, and I've only had like 2-3 hours of sleep each night for a while. But I'm kind of annoyed at the culty behavior. I feel like it's getting worse. I don't know if you saw it, so I'm just gonna run through a few things that I've seen here. First, the Trump verdict. I saw that he guilty.
Yeah, well, man, I don't know, man. I know somebody who get away with a lot, man, but my man get away with a lot. So
they still think it's okay.
My man get away with a lot. So.
Listen.
It's crazy.
It's all right to say you don't care that he did something. I don't mind that. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't care that he did something, that's one thing. But to tell me that he didn't do what he did. I'm just saying, right?
They got to play the narrative, son.
And then before that, the week before that was Terrence Howard and his genius 1 × 1 = 2.
No, I can't, bro. I can't, son. I literally had to sit here and I watched somebody in my timeline talking about he's a genius. He was so articulate with his words, and I'm like, oh man, son. Like I can't be. I'm not even smart like that, and I caught it, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that it doesn't take a genius to pick apart what he says and go, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like he was putting phrases together that didn't even mean anything.
Yo, I thought he stole them from me, son.
That's what it reminded me of. Remember, I saw the post. I
thought he stole it from me, son. I was a little hot, son. I thought he got me for my junk, dude.
He stole Solo's gems.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Whoop that trick, son.
Yeah, whoop that trick. Yo, but people like really like, bro, listen. There are videos that are like 20 minutes long to explain why 1 × 1 = 2 to them. 20 minutes long to explain that 1 × 1 = 2. I need y'all to put respect on the first block of the multiplication table. I don't think people, you know what, and what I think it is that people just lack critical understanding of shit. Because 1 × 1 is basically, there is one instance of 1 = 1. This is not hard to understand. If I have 1 apple and I have 1 instance of that apple, I then have 1 apple. If I have 2 instances, 2 apples in one place, that's 2 apples. This is not hard. This is not rocket science. But they want to make it deeper than that.
It's deeper than that, bro.
But it's very culty behavior. Culty behavior, bro. There's a lot of it. And here's the thing. I because of that, I bumped into this dude called Professor Dave on YouTube. I don't know if you saw the video I posted under that Terrence Howard post that I put up.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Dave he's a scientist apparently, and so he spends his time debunking shit. So he debunked the whole Terrence Howard. He went point by point, like he went in on to. Now, mind you, his condescending tone sometimes turn people off because he's just very rude about it. Like, but he does have a point because people always tell him that, and he goes, "What's more rude, me telling somebody that they're stupid, or you telling hundreds of scientists for hundreds of years that they're stupid, and you haven't even spent 5 days studying the actual subject? That's more insulting than me telling you that you're stupid." And he's got a point. I can't even be mad at him.
Got a point, son.
He does have a point. So he sat there, and there was one point where he was debunking a flat Earth guy, because that's the other thing. Flat Earth people, they're just culty behavior. I'm sorry, culty behavior. I don't care which way you put it. Watch Professor Dave if you're a flat Earth person, right? And then come back to me, and you'll still like me because he's very rude. So. But one of the things that one of the flat Earth guys had said to him in the very beginning, before they even started debating, is why I understood why culty behavior exists. The guy goes, "I want to find some common ground. Do you believe that the government is here for our best interest?" It is like, okay, so this is like a really like loaded question. Like that's a little more complicated than right? Oh, do you believe the media is telling us the truth and giving us unbiased news, or do you believe that it's propaganda? And then Dave's like, yeah, largely propaganda, but none of these questions have anything to do with whether the earth is flat or round. But this is how culty behavior exists. That's how it's created.
Yeah, we dance around the question.
I make you question everything that you believe, and if I can make you question it and go, none of it's true, everything you taught was a lie, well, then everything that proceeds out of my mouth afterwards is an alternate truth.
Yeah.
And if I can make you believe that what you believe is a lie, I can then reconstruct your truth. This is the basis of propaganda. This is how propaganda is sent out.
Right.
Propaganda 101. All right? And I think that's the problem. But see, here's my issue with it. If I can't trust the news and the journalists, if I can't trust scientists being scientists, if I can't trust teachers being teachers, if I can't trust people to do the things that they do, but I've never been in those professions, I've never studied the things that they've studied, I don't live in those shoes, then how is what I'm saying better than what they're saying? So I'm supposed to trust a YouTube guy, but I can't trust a scientist that went to school for this. But I could trust a YouTube guy that basically watched a bunch of YouTube videos.
They always seem to categorize scientist, scholar, or somebody with higher ratings and studies as biased, objective. Yeah. You can't. I mean, I see this in religion. I see this in apologetics all the time, son.
It does.
To where somebody is going against somebody else, and they actually, you know what I'm saying? Like I've watched these Israelites, or I've watched these atheists, like get some facts. I'd be like, oh snap. And I respect their position because of their studies and the position that they're in. Because they aren't Christians doesn't mean that I'm going to automatically diffuse what they just said that I know sounds extremely factual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my feelings are going to trump their schooling. You know what I'm saying? My feelings are going to trump their way. Yeah, and that's every day, all day, bro. That's every day. That's why I don't argue with nobody no more, son. It just makes no sense into arguing with nobody no more, son. Because I can sit here and I can agree with you. Mm-hmm. And we don't got to agree on it. I can agree with you. But you just can't seem to agree with me when I give you the same courtesy of facts that what you give me. And that's why I'll be like, all right, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's my facts versus your feelings.
Right.
and I'm good.
But now Professor Dave made a point on that flat Earth debate that they had, right? And I guess people told him, well, you could have been nicer, you could have been less of a dick, blah blah blah. He goes, I could have, yeah, I could have. He goes, but here's the problem: if I would have done that, then everybody watching this would have came out going, well, you know, there's those facts and there's these facts, and everybody has their view and perspective. And he goes, but that's not what's happening here. There's truth and there's non-truth.
Right.
And I'm not going to let this guy walk away with people going, oh, well, it could have gone that way too. No, I'm going to destroy the argument so that way you know what's real, and then we could talk about some other shit.
Right.
And I kind of get him.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's where things go south, where people tend to not bypass a person's character. You know what I'm saying, and understand what they're saying is truthful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, because their character throws them off.
Yeah.
Whatever they're saying is not what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I follow this guy. His name is Sam Shimoy. He's an ex-Muslim. He's a Christian now. And he's very knowledgeable and very factual. But he is the most obnoxious and rudest Christian I've ever met in my life. You know how God says we must approach people in love? No. When it comes to Muslims, bro, he wishes upon their mother. He tells their mother, you're sleeping with your whore, God, and you're a bastard, Satan. Yo, it's crazy the way this nigga be talking to niggas when they don't agree with what he's saying, son. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, yo, I had to stop watching him for a while, son.
Wow. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, Pastor Dave does tread that line, or Professor Dave does tread that line.
Yeah, bro.
Professor Dave does.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild. But yeah, so culty behavior has been annoying the shit out of me lately. I'm about to start treading that line soon. I kind of did a little bit of a few posts in the last few weeks, but again, I think it's because I'm overworked and I just need to vent out. So, so yeah, it's just crazy, bro. What was that first video? Tribe on the Move?
Tribe on the Move, DJ Mike LV. He's like one of the biggest DJ Christians that are out there. And that was his latest joint. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty dope. Yeah, he's from up north. So
I could tell they had that vibe to him.
Yeah. He deals with Q Flow, Cortona, and all that. I think he's from Philly. Don't get me wrong. I think he's from Philly, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been digging the Philly cats that you've been pulling out. Them cats are fire.
Philly, Connecticut, Jersey. They've been on the move. They actually have a Puerto Rican festival in Jersey, July 22nd or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like all summer. They just had the Chicago one, or they have the Chicago one going on too.
Yeah. So they one of those nights were given to one of the dudes that does ministries out here. So every Thursday night he brings out like C4 Cortona, Q Flow, and all that from up there. He brings them out for the team night. They have a team night on a Thursday. He was given that space for a couple years, so every year he brings out like some. Yeah. That's
fire.
Yeah.
Well, before I jump off talking about teens, there is shout out Hillsborough County. Apparently, Florida teens caught with guns get a second chance to turn their lives around.
That's fine.
Apparently, there is a new program that they have. Similar initiatives in the same other U.S. cities provides young people with mentorship, education, and economic opportunity in hopes of discouraging them from using or carrying guns. Part of a broader public health approach to preventing schools by identifying risk factors for violence and intervening early with community-based resources. So it's another diversion program. Basically, for kids that are caught with guns, they basically they try to get them into this diversion program, get them away from it instead of just slapping them with the felony.
Dope.
Hopefully it's helpful, but apparently, yeah, it made NPR, bro.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So kids need.
Talking about teens. Gotta look out for young ones there. All right, well,
Yeah.
dude, I'm done. Sandra called your boy the Tic Tac Novela. The one that you're talking about.
That's a fact, girl. That's a fact, bro. Yeah, and I'm sitting there like a duck watching it every day, B.
Oh shit! Cult of Dangerous Gentlemen. He says I defend cults. I know you do, Mr. Cult of Dangerous Gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, salute to you, kid.
Yeah, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you hopping on over here at the back end. You can rewind. We talked about culty people. I don't think those are the type of cults you defend, though. Trust me. Go back and listen. You'll figure it out. You'll be like, oh, yeah. Those are not my peoples.
Facts.
All right, homie. I'm gonna close out BSF Fuego Base and Sule with White Lives Matter. Apparently.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You know we gotta do it. You know
that's what we doing. That's what we doing. So.
They funny though. All right, homie. We will talk to y'all the next time. 2 weeks from now, bro.
Sir.
All right. I'll see y'all at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Y'all make sure you tune in on Sunday. We'll be posting it up on the IG. All right? Peace.
In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me. In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me. This type of gems make them wanna stare. Red and yellow stones look like Hulk Hogan underwear. And fair rays kept my pack cuff. Cuz swallow hits till they was done and coughed it back up. What I'm doing just isn't the norm. If I go back to jail, I had the most fish in the dorm. You probably measure success using different metrics. Play a rapper with less fortune to come trim my hedges. Fat nigga running hard, getting instant leverage. Y'all niggas hopping on the bus like they hitting betters. That's the Rome for the Steelers. Shots at the small towns I call home as a dealer. In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me. In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me.
iPhone full of notepad and I draft imagery. My young nigga dropped out, but he passed chemistry. Look, masked up like a goalie from Coca-Roma. The school of hard knocks, we hustle with no diploma. I'm paranoid, gotta keep my pipe on the dresser. I watch your ligaments do electric slide on the stretcher. Connects at me a price and it's kinda high, but it's pressure. I could double M's next to the A like Conor McGregor. Look, got the newest rental from my last fiend. Plug said I'm too connected to this rap dream. Pull up with a shiesty on me in a mag beam. Money, nigga, don't be scared to take it like the vaccine. We sold dope and sold music just because, nigga. The big difference from a hustler and a drug dealer. I don't dwell on the past, it don't cause action. I'm trying to board them on, you raving Lamar Jackson, nigga. Let's go.
In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me. In this music shit, I done got comfy. If the rap fans don't, I know the block love me. Niggas nodding off the perks, how they not junkies? White lies been matter, cause they cop from me.